Good afternoon from Tirana, Albania. I'm annoyingly sat under a speaker, so hopefully this doesn't annoy you too much with the sound, but we arrived this morning. We had a very early morning flight. We checked into our hotel and we've just been walking around, to be honest. We're very, very tired. I hate early morning flights, but we've just come out for a coffee. I think this is a chain place here called Marriott, and coffee's so cheap here. I got a soy milk cappuccino, just got a caramel latte, and it cost us £3.82. So that is super cheap. Anyway, we might go to a museum in a bit, so I'll take you with me when we go. Okay, we've just walked down to the Bunkart 2 museum. Good timing because it's about to start chucking it down. I think this is the entrance.
Mohammed Demo Doylan Malakasta. Mohammed Gülben Seyit.
Inside each room of this bunker, there's like surround sound effects, like dogs barking and horses trotting up above, and it makes it seem really realistic. Like, it's quite creepy actually. Jack is trying to scare me in this underground bunker. It's very, very warm down here, as you might expect when you're underground. It's really interesting. Not sure it's worth the €18 we paid for both of us to get in, but
squeaky, isn't it?
He scared me. Okay, I don't know if we're actually allowed to be in here, but it does have arrows. This is the decontamination room. But yeah, we're just sort of following the crowd, walking around and scaring Nishi apparently. Look at my hair. Okay, so what do you see here? Do you see a woman or a cat? This is an optical illusion, and it says the figure may provoke different responses depending on the perception of the moment. The brain has a tendency to perceive objects separate from the background. It's not possible to perceive both images at the same time, whereas you can do so alternately. I see a woman. This is the bunker we went into, that's the entrance, and you come out all the way here, which is the exit, just out of there on the right. We're now walking down to the mosque. I think it's called Etembej. I can't pronounce anything in case that wasn't obvious, but it's literally a 1-minute walk from here, and it's meant to be a beautiful building, so we're going to go and check that out. And are we in the right direction?
Yes.
Okay, so here we are. It's going to be really hard to see on camera, but as we walked around the building, it does look beautiful inside. I don't know if I'm allowed to go in without like covering my head or anything. It's a bit, and there's like no visible tourists here, so I don't really want to step inside just in case. But we have spotted what looks like a Christmas market or a market. Either it's just opening up or it's just closing, but we're going to go and check that out once we figure out if we can go in here. It's quite cute. There's a traditional Albanian shop on a coach that's parked up. God, I'm so tired. I hate early morning flights. We are in our second coffee shop of the day. I've just finished my coffee. They've both been terrible. Coffees here are lukewarm. The first place we went to was like a chain, and they don't do oat milk. Their soy milk was really sweet. This place is called Sophie's Cafe, and they do oat milk, but it was, again, really sweet. But they don't do flat whites here. They literally just have the option of a cappuccino or a latte, and I either drink flat whites or Americanos. So this was not, I'm literally sat here yawning away after my second coffee. So this is not ideal. We're so tired. We're trying to figure out what to do because we're like a 20-minute walk away from the hotel and a restaurant that we've scoped out for dinner, but it's 4:30 p.m. We can't have dinner. If I go back to the hotel, if I fall asleep, that is me done for the day. So I don't actually know what we're going to do. Good morning from, where are we? Tirana. We're currently stood in the hallway of the hotel waiting to get into our room. We've missed our walking tour. It's fine, you just need to turn up. There's no booking required. But the electricity in our room has gone down for some reason, so the key card won't let us in. The maid just tried with her chip and pin bracelet thing. The receptionist just came up. We're waiting for a technician, but we can't actually go anywhere because I'm not wearing like my warm clothes and Jas is just in a t-shirt. Yeah. So hopefully this doesn't take too long. They keep saying like 1 minute and then 2 minutes, but things are very slow here, just in general. So I don't even know what we're supposed to be doing. Like we're literally, this is our room and yeah, the thing doesn't work. It works on all the other doors. It doesn't unlock it, but you can see the light come on. It's just our luck, isn't it? Oh, and this is our one full day in Tirana, by the way. So it's fun. Thought I'd give you a little tour of some of the grounds of this hotel while I'm basically sat here waiting to be let into our room. There's actually a pool which we can see from our window and it looks so nice. It's obviously closed at the moment because it's winter, but it's open from, I think it's closed from the 1st of October to the 31st of May. So obviously we can't use it right now even if we wanted to because it is pretty cold. It's like 10 degrees right now, but how nice does this look? This is like a resort type hotel, I want to say. It's huge. We're staying at the Rogner Hotel Tirana and that's the big Marriott that we were there last night. Actually, we had dinner just behind there, and this is the gym area. We haven't been inside yet, but there is a sauna, a jacuzzi and all the rest of it. I had breakfast this morning and it was actually quite nice. It's a very small buffet. It wasn't amazing. So far I'm not like completely wowed by Tirana. It's just kind of meh. We haven't seen anything special yet, which was kind of the point of doing this walking tour, so we learn a bit more about the history, which we've now obviously missed. But we want to go on the cable cars up the closest mountain in Tirana, and we're going to figure out how and when we do that. But obviously we can't go up a mountain in like just a t-shirt. Look at Jas. And we made it in, finally. Our room's a bit of a mess, as you can see, but we need to quickly grab our coats and head out. So we've just arrived at the Deity Express. This is the cable car, and the closest mountain, I think it's behind us to Tirana. We're going to get the cable car. Jas is just queuing for tickets, and I think you have to climb up here to go on the cable car. Thank you very much. Says thank you. Okay, so they do take card. Finally somewhere that actually takes card payments here. Cash is very much king in Albania, and it's a little bit annoying because we don't really carry cash in Europe. We had some euros at home that we bought and they do accept euro payments, but obviously when you convert currency twice you do lose out on the exchange rate twice, so it's been a little bit frustrating. But it's €14 per person return journey on the cable car, and oh, here we are. I think I read somewhere that this is the longest cable car ride in the Balkans, and it is 16 minutes, I believe, each way. So there's people waving as they're going back down, but we're on our way up. But it is so scenic, it's stunning, and we're so lucky. It's like sunny today as well. My ears are going a little bit funny, but it's actually a really beautiful day. I'm wearing so many layers. I didn't bring my coat. That was a bad idea, and I'm going to the top of a mountain, but I am wearing like 3 t-shirts underneath a jumper and a shirt. So I'm very warm currently, but wow, it's stunning. Oh, there's chickens there. We can hear like chickens, what's the word? Crowing, roosting, clucking.
I can hear dogs as well.
And dogs.
Well, I've not seen any dogs.
Anyway, I don't know what the word is. What do chickens do?
Quack, quack.
No, that's ducks.
Oh, yeah, one no.
Oh my god. Anyway. Wow. Maybe our next visit should be to a farm, Jess. That'd be nice and educational for us. So we've just got off the cable car and we've walked around. This thing is called the Couple's Heart. I'm not really sure the purpose of it. The views here are absolutely stunning. They're just not coming out as nice on camera because we are obviously so high up and everything is tiny. There's a telescope here as well that Jas is using. Can you see through it or do you have to pay?
No, you have to pay, yeah.
You got to pay. Yeah, I'll try and show you. Let me flip the camera. It is such a clear day. Like, it is stunning. And the sky and the mountains in the distance. There's like a lake or a reservoir type situation over there on the left. Yeah, if you look directly down, it's very scary, obviously, but let's not do that. And there's like a whole like walking trail here. There's like mini golf. There's a hotel that you could obviously stay at if you wanted to. There is an adventure park, but that's not open from October to May. I guess a lot of things just aren't open here in the winter. Nor is this mini golf actually. There's obviously nobody here playing. Not that it's that cold. It's actually pretty mild. I would say it's probably about 10 to 12 degrees, so it's not exactly winter as we know it in the UK, but should we follow the walking trail, Jess?
Yep.
Okay. Not the actual walking trail, because that goes really low all the way down the mountain, and I think you need like a guide or some sort of hiking boots for that. It's basically this, I think, but yeah, maybe not. Suddenly got so cold, but we've been walking around the outside. There is actually a revolving restaurant here. We've been told it's closed. I don't really know about the food, but people say go there for a drink, but unfortunately it's closed, along with the mini golf and the adventure park and all the rest of it. We're now in like the little waiting area thing. There's a little self-service coffee bar, but they don't have any dairy-free milk, which is a little bit annoying for me. So we get a hot chocolate just to warm up because it's a little bit chilly. I think we're going to get the cable car back and then we're going to figure out what we do. Okay, we're back in our second cable car. Two other random people jumped in with us and we were like, sorry, no, like we meant to have one per person. So we jumped out and got told off, but now we're on our way back down. It's really cold up in the mountain. We just took a taxi down to Oda, which is a traditional Albanian restaurant. I hope they do something vegetarian, but I'm excited to try some Albanian cuisine. We have some stuffed aubergine with some mixed vegetables. He actually brought us a half portion of ricotta cheese, which was quite good, I think, because I don't know how I feel about the look of that. You meant to have that with the focaccia bread, and then this is a spinach pie, which is pretty big. Jas is still waiting for his lamb, right?
Yeah, I can start this.
I mean, yeah, we're obviously sharing this. I just wanted to try all the Albanian cuisine. It's a lot of food, I'm obviously aware, but I mean, it is like 2:30, so it is lunchtime. We are sitting outside. It is lovely here, but it is a little bit chilly, but they've just put the heating on here, which is really, really nice. So yeah, let's dig in, Jess. He's looking for this cat.
It's there, it's a cute, tiny one.
Oh my god, it's Diddy! You can barely see it. I must admit, I'm not the biggest fan of aubergine. I really have to be in the mood, but the guy said this is definitely one of the top 3 vegetarian traditional Albanian dishes he'd recommend, so I'm going to give it a go. It's very nice. Oh, okay. I've just had the stuffing, which is other vegetables. I haven't had the aubergine itself yet. Let's see.
Hello. How are you? Good?
Wow. Oh, so for the chili flakes, you mean,
Oh, yeah.
to get them out. Thank
Here
you.
is spice, okay?
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay, well,
For there, it's a very, very, very spice.
okay. Yeah, that's okay. When you want the one, maybe.
That's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Thank you very much. They don't do chili sauce or anything other than salt and pepper, so he brought us out those chilies that I just filmed, and he sliced them open and told us to use the flakes inside, which is funny. The spinach pie is nice. I think it's got some sort of white cheese in it, but
Thank you so much.
it's very close to my face. Thank you. I just find everything a bit bland. I think the aubergine's the nicest because it has a lot of flavour in it. Everything else is a bit bland for my liking. We're now walking through the market, but it is really quiet. There's like probably about 6 of us in here that aren't like stall holders. They sell everything from like loads of tobacco, souvenir, fruit and veg, fresh olives, fresh dates, clothing, but it's like really small. I'll give you a little 360 of it. Yeah, it's like really, really dead. We've just got like loads of like tobacco in a heap. It's very confusing. Oh, I bet this olive oil is good. But that's really good actually. Trying to figure out what these are. They look like shoes. But there we go. So we're currently at the cloud installation. There is a name for this, which I can't remember. Starts with an R, I think, or maybe a J. Anyway, I don't get the hype. Had a little bit of a photo shoot. The photos definitely look better than it does in real life. I don't get it. This is literally what it is, guys. And you just climb up a few of the steps. It just looks like unfinished scaffolding to me. Like, don't believe everything that you see on TikTok, guys, because this is not amazing. It is not worth like a trip to Albania. Just what are you doing? You're not meant to climb on this bit.
I know, but
anyway, this is like epic, guys. Make sure you fly all the way to Tirana just to see this. Don't. We're halfway up the steps to the pyramid of Tirana, and this is the view so far. There's quite a few balconies that lead off the top of the pyramid, so as you can see you get like different views of the city. There wasn't really a sunset today. We've kind of been walking around all day, but it hasn't been that sunny, so unfortunately we didn't get the best view, but I think it would be a little bit nicer if it was just that little less dark. Here's dinner. Got some veggie sushi, some falafel balls, some mushroom croquettes. Jas is doing his own filming. He's got some beef tacos and some fish and shrimp gyoza. This is quite a feast. We're in a really nice restaurant actually called Salt, so I'm hoping the food here is actually nice. First nice meal of the trip, fingers crossed, but oh, this has got my name written all over it. It looks so good. Good morning from me and my very exciting hotel breakfast. It is a beautiful sunny Monday in Tirana. It's our final day. We've just checked out of the hotel, got a late checkout, we're just feeling a little bit lazy, and now we're walking down to an artificial lake. It's far too hot to be wearing this blanket coat, but it's kind of all I have. It's actually 14 degrees. I love this weather, I live for it, but I'm gonna cook like a jacket potato. Right, we're just walking through this park and I can see the artificial lake in the distance, trying to find the best way through it, but it's so nice. There's people like selling popcorn here, sunbathing, having picnics. It's a really nice park. Find ourselves back at the Pyramid of Tirana. We're on a bit of a wild goose chase looking for a specific bar. Not that we want a drink, but we popped into the Saletti shop, which is like an Italian designer for lighting and interiors and stuff. I love that designer, never seen a standalone store, and they told us that there's a bar here that has, this is the one, yeah, all their decor inside, so we thought we'd come in here and just have a drink. It's really cool. There we go. This is so cool. I recognise the iconic chairs and the monkey holding the lights. Oh, I love this place. It's a bit of a hidden gem. This is the upstairs. That's so cool. Hi.
Good, thank you.
God, I love this place. I want this to be like the interior of my house. I didn't actually want a drink, so just getting a soft drink for now, but I love the interior of this place. Like, it is so cool. People smoking in here. No, they're not. Okay, that bar was so nice. We were meant to go to a restaurant around the corner to have like a late lunch / early dinner, but I don't think we've had enough time because service here is quite slow, just in Albania in general, and we've got about an hour before we need to get a taxi to the airport. So we've come back to the hotel. We thought we'd get some snacks in the bar. We've got all our luggage with us. We're just charging up our devices somewhere behind me. But yeah, this has been a really interesting trip. I never regret any destination I travel to. I just think you need to see everything from your own perspective, make up your own mind, regardless of what other people tell you. But I just don't think that this needs to be on anyone's bucket list. I think Albania is probably a beautiful country in the north and in the south, from what I've heard, like the Riviera, the mountains. In terms of Tirana, there's not that much to do here. Like, it is beautiful. The weather has been amazing, like so much nicer than it would have been had we been in London this weekend. It's been quite warm, like for us for winter. It's been between 10 and 14 degrees today. It's just not a lot to do. It's a very cheap getaway. Like, the average main meal is around €7, I would say. So there's pros and cons. I'm going to collate my thoughts and put them into a blog post. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave them down below. It's been an interesting weekend, but I'm going to end this vlog here because we're literally just going to eat my avocado on toast and go to the airport and fly home. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video, which will probably be in the new year now, because this was the final trip of 2024, unless something exciting happens. Thanks for watching. Bye.